there's really nothing we can't do in the world of voiceover. The only thing that limits us is our imagination. I mean, I got to play Irwin in the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, crossing gender and racial lines all at once. You know, and there are so many fun things that we can do and get as active or you know, as theatrical as we need to in front of the microphone. I love that. And I find the voiceover community to be a very loving, jolly group of people. And not to denigrate those who are on camera, but I think they're really up against so much more. And the pressure's really on them to have perfect hair and makeup and this and that. And, you know, whereas in voiceover, you just suit up and show up and have an open heart and an open mind and fun ensues. And so that was really more my speed. Yeah, I prefer not having to do hair and makeup and just chilling. It's a lot easier. My favorite character to play is a broad comedic character with a background in stand-up and sketch comedy. I love going in. The one on-camera part that I played that I really loved was for Scrubs. I played Becky, the medical intern. For that, I wore my Incredible Hulk t-shirt and polyester gym shorts and knee-high socks. I just went for it. And that's sort of who I am. Like, I don't even care, you know? Yeah, just unapologetically bold. And so some of the characters that tend to be less like demure, feminine ones, that for me are the ones that are the most fun to play, especially when there are other actors around, because we all feed off of each other and it just gets crazier and crazier, and all we do is laugh. So you can't go wrong with laughter. I think we all struggle with fears and worries and insecurities, and just human existence can be troublesome. Adulting is hard, period. But Hera's focus is what often inspired me and sort of made me kind of just get right back on my game. You know what I mean? Like I can get distracted, I can take things personally or care too much. Like she just was so driven and focused that whenever I would be sort of at a loss, I'd say, well, what would Hera do? And then I know exactly what to do. So she helped me a great deal. But as an only child and someone who talks to everyone and wants to help people who can't help themselves, I think we have a lot in common. So maybe a lot of my heart was actually in that role. I am not allowed to say what we can expect from Hera in the Forces of Destiny shorts, but I can promise you that it'll be just as enjoyable as what you've seen. I fangirl flail every time I get the scripts because I never know who's going to show up in those. It's so much fun. As far as Hera in the future, I'm not sure. I'm encouraged by the fact that the ending to Rebels was somewhat open-ended. I am really hoping that they do something with Ahsoka and Sabine trying to find Ezra. I think that would be wonderful. And you know, if Hera happens to be nearby with her son, that would also be cool. But you know, remains to be seen. I don't think it ended in sort of a way that is like it's brutally over. But then again, look at Darth Maul. I mean, we can rebuild people, you know what I mean? Anything's possible, but I feel encouraged by the fact that there seemed to be an opening for something being next. So positive thoughts for that. And hopefully there'll be tons more, so I'm very happy about that. So we continue to hang out even after the show. We're very close. We all get together. Sam Witwer, alias Darth Maul, is our dungeon master. And I play with Freddie, Steve, Mary Elizabeth, and Taylor's there, and I think Tia is going to join us next. I mean, I could hang out with them forever. We're truly a motley crew, both on and off the mic. You can watch us play this role-playing game on Good Evening and Good Game. That's Freddie Prinze Jr.'s YouTube channel. And we might be putting it on a new platform soon, so stay tuned. But if you look up GEGG, Good Evening and Good Game, you'll find that on YouTube, and you can see we have 5 episodes up now. And it's funny to watch us grow into it. I had only played Dungeons & Dragons one other time, and it was sort of strange, and Taylor had never played before. Steve and Mary play all the time, and of course Sam is like a ninja. But so it was kind of cool. Like Taylor started out as this drunken Wookiee, and by the end of it, he was this soulful, compassionate person who was saving lives, and I don't know. It was great. You have to watch it. It's fun.
Vanessa.
Yes. My name is Mathis, and I'm a male technician.
with a heart of gold.
Is that like a male nurse, male technician? Yeah, because
Yep.
they can be males.
Yeah,
It's okay.
and-
Technicians can be males too.
Yeah, he's really handy. I'm really excited about his gloves that he's made, so that when he punches you in the face, you also are electrocuted, as we
She's
discussed
about
earlier.
violence.
Right?
I'm excited for they finished the mid-season for the Guardians of the Galaxy, for which I played Gamora, and that'll be continuing in 2019. But we left with all of us jumping into a black vortex, and what we are, basically we get stuck in our worst nightmare, and each episode is a different animation style that would be each character's worst nightmare. It is some of the coolest animation I think I've ever seen, and Marvel said they're very proud of it and they're going to do a lot with it next year, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. But it's some incredible, beautiful stuff, so I would recommend checking that out. I believe it's March of 2019. Yeah, by the way, I was in the Teen Titans movie and didn't realize. Yeah, that's not listed yet, but yeah, anyway.